Hiya there everyone, yes, back out, and yet again it is raining, but never mind, we'll soon dry off when everything is all set up. I'm out in the lavvu today, and I've brought the stove so I can sit in a bit of luxury while it's raining. But let's get a move on, let's get a set up, and let's get a shelter done, because you know that makes sense. Hiya everyone, yep, I've had to battle the rain, but we set up, we've got the stove going, it's struggling but it's going. We've had to do everything in a rush because the rain came down. I kind of need to adjust this side a little bit, come round a little bit, just need to tighten this side out here. But yeah, not had a break until now. It has only just stopped raining. Oh my god, it didn't stop. Everything, my bag is wet, my trousers are wet. But we've got the stove on down there. It's only just going, it's not perfect, but as you can see it is going. It's just drying the wood, so nothing, but we've got enough wet wood to be going with. I know you need dry, but nothing is dry. This is the setup inside. I've got my bag drying near the stove, I've got my sit mat, my sleeping bag over there. But yeah, it's all dark, but I'll get it all squared away. So I'm going to straighten up this lavvu, which is a size 2. Who doesn't love a wet, rainy camp? Right, so I'm going to straighten up this lavvu, get a bit more wood cut, and get that stove going better than it is at the minute. So, catch you a bit later on. Hiya everyone, yeah, it's not going great. The stove is just not going at all. Everything is just so wet. I can't even make a brew, and I've got no backup fuel. My lighter is more or less on the way out. Oh man, what is going off today? This is the first time in a while where it's not going right. So, the only way to deal with this situation is crack open a cookie. Because there's not much else I can do really. I should have brought my fire kit, because then we would have had a lot more options. But me thinking, oh, firelighters will do. No, they won't do. So, I'm going to eat this cookie and try and get this stove to work somehow. Don't know how, but we're going to have to think of something. This is terrible. Absolute terrible. The poles are too short, so we're going to have to make do with that. Well, at the minute, well, the stove is hot, so there might be some energy left in it. I took some birch bark in it, but there's nothing else I can do. I'm going to see if a piece of this will do anything. Just using anything that I can use. I've used birch bark, but even that is not taking. Sometimes, guys, it just goes wrong. And today, it is going wrong. Man. Didn't expect this when I was setting off. Wow. All I can do is just keep trying and figure out my options. Do I bail or do I just stick it out for the night? So, I'll catch you a bit later on when I've figured out what's going on. Hey there again. Yep, the stove is behaving better than it did before. So I think it's time for a beef pot noodle. Let's have a gander. Right then, let's pour it in. That's where you put it to. When you've just got to leave it for so many minutes. Oh, and I've got my Bushcraft Tools spork. Oh, that's so nice. I've been wanting this for ages. But, you know, sometimes you just got to put in the hard work when it don't behave. Oh, it's so nice, warm in the hands. Oh. So good. So good to finally get to the pot noodle. Let's give this a twirl. Oh. Leave it for a bit longer. Oh, it's definitely been a hard day. Definitely been a hard day. The stove weren't playing up, it was raining, it's been muddy, but it's not stopping me. I did think about bailing, but I just sat back and ate all my cookies and thought, what would Ray Mears do? And he would probably use fat wood, wouldn't he? and that's exactly what I used. But all I can do is relax now, have a pop noodle, then we can get on with a bit of cooking. But it's just nice to get to the pop noodle, get that out of the way, then relax. Oh. Just what I've been needing, a hot pot noodle. That's all I've had today is water in a cookie, well, 4 cookies, but at least they've got me to this stage, the warm lovely pot noodle. So it's had 4 minutes, let's give it a try. Oh, it is so needed, so needed. So I'm going to go and eat my beef and tomato pot noodle, and I'll catch you all in a bit. What a day. Hiya everyone. Yep, don't worry about the little bit of smoke, it's just pine tar, nothing to worry about. But if you haven't cleaned your stove in a while, which I haven't because it's been raining, so I generally wait until the summer, pine tar can build up and it can seep down and basically get a bit smoky. But don't worry, I do have my smoke detector or carbon monoxide, so it is fine. I'm not going to die, it's just a bit of smoke, it will die down. We hope. So let's get a bit of food on. I've got some hot dogs, a tin opener by Geordie Paul, which not my favourite, but because he's gave it me, I'm definitely going to use it. Get the dirt out, that's it. Then I've got a tin of macaroni cheese in some Steak Detectives mustard to put in the macaroni to jazz it up. So I think the first thing I'll do for entertainment purposes is try this. Which never goes well for me. I don't know if you can see on camera. That's it. I swear he sent me a dud one. That's it. It's a good job I've got loads of time in it. Well, it's getting there. I would not make it in time for dinner, or I'd probably be dead if I was in the army. I'm getting there in my own little way. Sorry for the bit of smoke, just pine tar, it's fine. Well, it works. Some people are definitely faster. Definitely a bit smoky. But it's fine. It's only a bit of pine tar. And it's not like I've been running that stove all night. All I'm doing is getting my food done and I'll be an happy boy. Oh. Let's see if I can just get it up. That'll do, I don't need to go all the way around. Right. Put my hot dogs in. Now, all you have to do is just break the hot dogs up. Definitely need to clean my stove. So this will be the last time I'll be using my stove. Well, until next winter. Get that out of my way. Right, that's all the hot dogs. So all we're going to do now is just add the macaroni. That won't come out. Right, that's all of it. Just give this a mix. Just gonna add a bit of the brine that I saved. That's it. Very simple camp food, because why not? Then is the steak detectives mustard. I've only brought out a little bit. Just beefing it up, old chap. Put a bit more brine in. Then stick this on the stove. I'll catch you in a bit when it's a bit done, or fully done, should I say. So, catch it in a bit. Hiya everyone. Yep, I've got to let the stove go out, unfortunately. It's not doing well, it needs cleaning. So the safe thing to do is just let it go out, get home and clean it basically in the summer. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it, so it's just warm, not hot, but warm mac and cheese and hot dogs. Oh yeah, still warm. Look at that. Just warm, not red hot, but it's edible. Oh, that's nice actually. With a bit of Steak Detectives English mustard, macaroni cheese and hot dogs, it's alright. Not as hot as I would like it, but the stove has got pine tar in soot in God knows what, so it's not really ideal. So I'm just going to let it burn out, then check it before I go to bed, which should be about an hour or so. And yeah, bit disappointed, but it is what it is. It's just one of them things that you take kit out and it's not up to standard, but it's all we can do for now. Better safe than sorry. I've had a good time. You know, it's not kicked out the heat that it should, but at least we're out, we're camping, we ain't gone home. You know, I could have bailed, very easily I could have bailed, but I stuck with it. You know, it's done me a brew, it's done me a pot noodle, and it's warmed this up. So, you know, it's better than a kick in a dick. Favourite saying that Mooster does. But yeah, just a bit of a shame. But it makes a good hand warmer. And it's not far from bedtime anyway. So let's get this while it's just about warm. But yeah, it's just one of them days where everything has gone wrong. The stove hasn't worked. We've had to wait ages for a cup of coffee. You know, sometimes it goes like this. But, you know, all we can do is just keep on going and see what happens. Ride out the night and laugh at, you know, laugh at your adventures when you get home. But at least we've eaten, we've had a hot drink, we've had a pot noodle, we've had some chocolate chip cookies, so it's not all that bad. And we've got a warmish mac and cheese with Steak Detectives mustard and hot dogs. Oh yeah. You gotta make a bad situation look brighter than it is, because that's what you do. At the end of the day, it's muddy, it's wet, it's cold, but we're having fun. It's not as cold as I thought it would be, but the stove is only kicking out a tiny bit of heat, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm happy. I'm out. It's challenging, yes. Is it ruining the camp? No. It is what it is. So I'm going to go and finish this, and I'll catch you when the stove's out. But as you can see, it's cleared up a little bit, but I'm not going to put any more wood on, just to be on the safe side. Better to be safe than sorry. You know, I just don't want to be smoked out during the night. It's just a pine tar that's running down the chimney. I don't know if it's got a blockage or anything, so it's coming out the door. Well, a bit of it's coming out the door, so it's not safe enough to carry on through the night. But I'll get home, get it cleaned, and bring it out in the winter. And hopefully it'll be better when it's had a clean. Hopefully. If not, then it's going to be another one like this. So, catch you just before bed. And yeah, it's not been the one that I really wanted it to be, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, catch you just before bed. Hiya there, everyone. Yeah, it is time for bed. I've watched a bit of YouTube, had my tea, and I think it's time for bed. Get settled in bed, get warm, because that stove is useless until I clean it. So all I can do is just go to bed and wake up in the morning, get packed up and go home. But I'll probably see you in the morning. But it's been one of them camps that where nothing is really gone to plan, but it is what it is. Right, catch you all in the morning.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right.
Hiya everyone. Absolute caked in mud, head to toe. Well, I had a great sleep, probably the best that I've had in a while, weirdly, seeing it was wet, cold and muddy. It was a pretty good night, weirdly. I had about 6 hours, and if anyone knows me, I never have 6 hours. I woke dead on 7, which generally I'm up way before 7, so that's something new to bring you. But yeah, I've got to pack that all away. You can just see the top of it. But there's nothing really to see, it's just a soaking wet lavvu and the stove that didn't really get going because it needed cleaning. Because it just got all suttered up and it weren't doing anything. So I had to pack that in because it was smoking through the front door in everywhere else that it could leak from. So that's going to have a good clean sometime this year. But yeah, it's time to get a mesh and do some tent or tarp camping. Yeah, in somewhere where it's a less bit muddy. But yeah, it's nice this morning. Can't wait to get a shower and get out these muddy clothes. So basically, I'm going to get packed up and bring you back when I've done all that. There, everyone. Yeah, I'm all packed up. Got my rubbish bag there, leaving no trace. My bag is down there. And look at that. Don't know if you can see it. Look nice. Sunshine, which I'm happy to see really. But absolutely beautiful. So, I'll catch you all on the next.